Good morning, everyone. How are you today? Welcome to Saturday morning golf workouts. I'm Heather from More Than Fitness Golf Performance, and I'm here today to give you some keys to help unlock your potential. Are you, or do you know, one of those people, those almost 40% of golfers, that sways during their backswing? That means that you move away from their target on your backswing. So if I got my golf club and I'm doing my backswing, I'm going to move sideways like this, okay? In order not to sway, what happens is your hip stays in this point and you turn into your hip, which is called internal rotation. So if I drew a line up the side of my body, my hip would just rotate around that point, and then I'd come back into impact. If I'm swaying, I'm moving a really far distance away from where the ball is, and it takes me a lot to get back to where the ball is and make consistent good contact. So today, this is the swing flaw that we're going to talk about. You need to have really good mobility and stability in your lower body and separation so that you can move your lower body disassociated from your top. So if I can keep my bottom still and move my top, or vice versa, keep my top still and move my bottom. The other thing, you want to have strength and stability in your glute medius, because you've got to be able to turn and stand on that leg and not be sliding from one side to the other. So we're going to do a warm-up. We're going to do 4 exercises. You're going to need a stability ball or something to sit on, and some bands that are attached to a low point and then a mid point. So let's get going. This warm-up we've done before. It's simple. We're just going to reach up, start reaching down, touch your toes, try and keep your legs straight, and then reach back and look up at the ceiling and back down. Really working on getting that flexion in your spine and extension in your spine. When I touch my toes, my hips go back, and I'm working on that hip hinge, which is really important in your golf swing. And this is 4. Reach up and down. Now we're going to go side to side in our bending. So make a fist with your hands and a point. Squeeze your biceps over your ears and bend to the side. One side, you're going to try and get your hips over past where your feet are. And I know I bend one way way better than the other. So I really work. Breathe out. And then the other way. You should feel like you're in between 2 panes of glass. You don't want to be bending forward or bending back. And last one, breathe out. And the other way. And up. Okay. Now we're going to work on rotating. Get your feet together, hands out at the side. And turn all the way around, and see how far your eyes can see, and then go back the other way. This is a really slow and controlled movement. Your core is what gets you moving around. And why do we want good rotation? Because if we can do this, and we have good rotation, we're going to be able to develop more power in our golf swing. More power means faster clubhead speed. Faster clubhead speeds, farther distance with our golf ball. Well done. Okay, we are now going to move into the mobility of our lower body. So, starting out with your knee up, out to the side, reach across the other way. Feel a nice stretch in your glute medius. Lunge down. Okay. 90-degree angle, arms up over your head, and rotate over that front leg. Come back and up. These are really nice, slow and controlled movements. Anybody can do things quickly, but if you can do your movements slowly and controlled, your neuromuscular system is going to get more benefit. Okay, left knee up, out to the side, and there's a million movements in a golf swing that we want to focus on. Lunge back, arms up, rotate over that front leg. Don't let this knee wobble, okay? Try and keep it glued to the midline. And up. Really working on stability here. Separating our upper body from our lower body. Getting warmed up for those exercises we're going to do. And last one, up. Good. Okay, this is a kind of a warrior pose. We're going to step back with a straight back leg, lay our chest on our thigh, and just open up. Really good stretch for our upper back or our thoracic region. I'm going to do 3 of these. Last one, and then step up, grab your knee. And don't fall over. Okay, next leg. Left leg's going back. Chest on your thigh. And last one. And up. Woo! Good job. Okay, so there's our workout. Moving into our exercises. First one we're going to start with is called a hip drop. So sit yourself down on the floor. My stability ball wants to be my friend. There. Okay. So sit down on the floor, support yourself on the back with your hands. Your feet are going to be a little bit wider than shoulder width apart, and you're going to turn your knees to the left and try and get your right knee down to the floor. Keeping your lower back in a neutral spine, don't arch. And then rotate to the right and get your left knee down on the floor. So what we're working on here is internal and external rotation of our hips, which is what we do when we're pivoting around in our golf swing. I think this is 3. We'll do 6 of these. 4 once again. Support yourself. Don't let your body sag. Really push that knee down. You might find you go one way is easier than the other way, which is often the way with our bodies. Last one. Nice. Good job. Okay. Up on your feet, we're going to do heli turns, similar to what we did in our warm-up, but we're going to use our upper body as a helicopter. Get into a lunge, 90 degrees, okay? Turn sideways here. You can see I've got 90 degrees here, 90 degrees here. I want to be nice and tall in my body, and I'm going to rotate. There's 1, 2. We'll go 2 each time. Staying stable, and now change. Okay, really good. There's my 90 degrees, Tyson tall. Rotate. Really keeping your body turning nicely. Change again, left leg forward. And right. To right. Okay, if you can't get all the way down in a 90-90, then go as far as you can. But try and make sure that your weight is centered over, both of your feet. Your back heel is up. Okay, left leg forward. The really important component we're working on here is separating the upper body from the lower body. teaching your body to stay in that position. Okay, last one. How are your legs feeling? Mine are starting to burn. 1, 2, 3. And last one. Good work. Okay. Shake out those legs. Next exercise we're going to do is a resisted lift. Okay? So we're going to have a band attached to a low point. Got it down here. And if my low point is on my right hand side, then my right knee is going to be down on the floor. I'm going to grab the band, okay? Probably, there we go. My left arm is up, my right arm is down, and I'm just going to lift, keeping my head forward. 3, core straight. Okay, now I'm going to add some rotation, so I'm going to let my eyes follow down to the ground. Shoulders are turning more and rotating around. Whoa! We're going to do. Try and keep controlled. Don't let the band control you. There we go, 4 on that side. Now we're going to change sides, okay? Attachment is down on the left. So my left knee is down on the ground. Making sure I stay nice and tall in my posture. Right palm is up, left palm is down. And I'm going to go 4, just with my head facing forward, shoulders forward. Now I'm going to add rotation. So watch with my eyes. 2, 3, and 4. You really feel that in your core. A lot of this work is your core. Okay, last one, horizontal chop. Grab your stability ball, and if you don't have one, then you can always use a stool. But we're using our stability ball for a reason, right? To work on our stability. Hey, I have people ask me all the time, what's the difference between stability and mobility? So, the body is made up a bunch of joints, stable ones, mobile ones, stable ones, mobile ones. If you are stable and you've got good stability, you can control your position and your movement. If you have good mobility, then you move freely. So I've got good mobility in my shoulder. If I had bad stability, then when I tried to do a movement with my shoulder, then it would go out of position. Does that make sense? So I've got good mobility in my hip, good mobility in my knee, good mobility in my ankle. So here I am in this position. If I didn't have good stability, when I went to do this movement or did my rotations, my knee and my hip would be wobbling all over. So that's a little simple explanation of mobility and stability. Okay, I got my band attached to a point kind of around waist height. And I'm going to sit here with my feet a little bit wider than hip width apart. And with both hands, palms down. Get a hold of all my straps and stuff. I am just going to pull to the left, okay? 2, 3. Once again, working that core. 4. Now, to make this exercise a little bit harder, I'm going to move my feet into the middle and my feet are together. Okay, so now I got to use my body a little bit more. 2, 3 to maintain that stability. Now, I'm going to lift up my right foot and I'm going to have just one foot for stability. 1, oh, this is the hard one. Here, I'm going to go right foot down, left foot up. 2, 3, 4, Okay, now this is the hard one. Left foot is down, so the foot that's farthest away from the attachment point. 1, 2, 3, 4. Okay, I got to work on that one. So whichever one you can do without falling off your ball, then do that one. And then as you get stronger and more stable, move your attachment and, move your balance point, your stability point, and change it to make it more difficult. So let's change sides. Here we go. Okay, I've got my attachment point here. Let me come out here. And my bands. Okay, so my feet a little bit wider than hips, and I'm going to rotate to the right. 2, 3, 4. Feet close together. 1, 2, 3, 4. Now I'm going to take my left foot off the ground. 1, 2, 3. Really makes me engage my core more. 4, and last one. 1, 2, 3, 4. All right. There you are. Those are 4 exercises that are going to help you control your sway in your backswing, if that's one of the swing flaws that you suffer from. I've mentioned earlier in this week the V1 Golf app. No, I'm not sponsored by them. They don't pay me any money, but I do use the app, and it's really, really effective and helpful in analyzing your golf swing. So download the app. It's V1, and it's free. And, have a go at it. If you struggle with it, I'm going to do a video later in the week about how to, once you've got your video in the V1 Golf app, what do you do? There's sticks and things, but where do I draw them? So I'll put a little presentation together for that, and so stay tuned. I hope you have an awesome day today. It's beautiful and it's sunny out here in Tobiano, British Columbia. I'm heading out on the golf course in about an hour and a half. And you got some keys now to unlock your potential when you head out on the golf course to play the best game of your life. So everybody enjoy. Have a great day, and I'll see you next time. Take care.